Okay, everyone, here we go. Here's a new link. Hopefully everybody's on here now. Okay, let me know if you're here. I just texted the new link and we should be good to go. Let me know everybody's here. All right. I will definitely check that again. The router. I had to switch to a different router and it just messed us all up. It messed me up. Okay. How is everybody? Is everybody logged on? Maybe give everybody a minute to make sure that everybody is here. Aha, very good. Neil, Catherine, fabulous. Hi. We are together after all. Let me make sure Marcia is here. Okay. All right, Janice is good. Fabulous. Okay. Just looking for Rebecca and Marcia. Somebody's on there, I think, letting me know. All right, Rebecca is good. Everything's good here. Marcia is here. Perfect. Oh, Devin too. All right. So we got our group here. Everybody's logged on. Goodness. I was starting the class with saying all the changes that are happening in our world. Whatever we do has to be to calm ourselves down, to have all kinds of proactive ways to stay and maintain our stress-free bodily sensations. So notice if you are working online and your shoulders are tense. That was me yesterday, trying to get the online studio up and going. However, so first of all, check your bodily sensations, check the breath, and also look inside of your head and see what it is that you're thinking about. And use your breath and awareness and tools and techniques, yoga, tapping, breathing, essential oils. I put some eucalyptus and I thought of Catherine this morning. And so that's her favorite oil. All right. Let's close our eyes. Close our eyes and visualize all of us gathered together. Think about your teachers, your mentors, your loved ones, family members that you feel connected to. Feel them around you. As you concentrate on feeling and being, allow the breath to become steady, easy, relaxed, comfortable. Keep going inside of yourself. At first, when you close your eyes, you may feel and see some darkness, some gray and shadowy, cloudy visions back of the eyes. And then you notice the thoughts messing with you and saying different things, maybe memories, maybe just stuff. Maybe you notice some tension in the body, sometimes discomfort. Allow all that to just flood in and flood out. And keep your attention on the sensations in the body. Otherwise, notice what you notice. Just for another 30 seconds, just be here with me. Let your whole body be so alert and attentive on this moment right here. I'll let your lower jaw drop towards the floor. And now go back in your mind's eye, like the part of the mind that can visualize and see an image and the feel of all of us together at the studio. Maybe you can imagine all of us in your backyard or in your yoga room. Maybe you can imagine and feel all of our supportive energy for one another in a retreat center in Hawaii or something like that, or even here at Hefner Lake by the studio. Feel and see all of us gathered there by some body of water. Feel the elements around you, and then go back into that vision, into that scenery, into that space that you are watching in your mind and feeling it right now, and see your mentors and family members or teachers that you indeed feel connected to. I know my mother is always with me. My mother and my father, they're gone, but they're always with me, around me, above me, through me, and I am constantly conversating with them. And so I feel them with me right now, as well as my grandfather, who I never met before. When I was born, he was already passed on, or maybe he passed after I was, I think, 6 months or so. So I never personally met him or remember him, but he has a huge connection with me. So do the same. If you are Christian, feel Christ with you. And if you are, any faith that you have, feel the divinity beside you and through you in your heart. And then bring your hands together by your heart. And the intention I like to invite you to see if that resonates with you to take upon for the rest of the class is, I remain free from fear and stress in the middle of chaos. I remain free from all fear and stress in the middle of chaos. I remain free from all fear and stress in the middle of chaos. Inhale. As you exhale, gently, deeply bow to yourself. Thank yourself for making time for your yoga practice this morning. And as you rub your palms together, open your eyes and come back up and roll your shoulders up and back and down. And begin to open your heart by moving the shoulder blades back and back and back each time you finish the shoulder blade. And with your next inhalation, let's go ahead and do a gentle twist to the left or to the right. It doesn't matter. We'll do both sides. Turning back, squeeze out any tension there. And then come back to the center, and then sitting tall, go over to the other side. So one hand behind, one hand on the opposite leg, twisting back, come back to the center, and then bring your legs in front of you, stretch them behind, in front of you. I'm going to move back so you can actually see my feet. So as you move back, flex your feet, take your hands behind you, and point and flex your feet a few times, and circle your ankles. Now, mind you, soften the gaze as even if you look at your feet, circle the other way, but squeeze the shoulder blades on your back to lift the chest. Circle again, other side. Breathe, circle the opposite direction and flex and point your feet a few times. Inhale, exhale, circle around again. And now bring your right knee towards your chest. Keep the left leg on the floor. Every time I suggest right and left, you can do either leg. So bring one knee into the chest and then keep the other leg really straight on the floor with your foot flexed and have a sense of connection. So put one hand on that leg, massaging it, pressing the bottom of it into the floor, Breathing in and out. Everybody, I bet you can. Feeling the stretch on the back of the leg, massage under the leg, keep the leg really active, and come and grab the right leg or whichever leg is into the belly. Firmly begin to open the chest. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Yeah, my foot looks dirty, but I used a Sharpie to explain foot alignment on this video I made yesterday. So it's actually the Sharpie still left on the bottom of my foot, just in case you notice some black on my foot. Inhale, and as you exhale, release and bring that leg into the body. And I'm sitting on my blanket, hanging onto my left leg. My right leg is actively on the floor. One hand massaging and touching that leg, and feel the under the leg, and just stretching. Breathe deeply, and then make sure that you have the stretch back of the leg, and tighten the other leg into the chest. Drop your shoulders, sit upright, and one more breath here. And when you're ready to release, stretch both legs in front of you one more time. Very good. Make the outside of your feet parallel. So maybe big toes touch, but your heels are apart, and the hands go behind you. Press into all 10 fingers, lifting the chest. And now breathe and sit as tall as you can, pressing the hands behind you. And open the chest. Allow the breath to become as free as you can. Let go of all stress. And then bend your knees. Put your feet together and the bottom of your feet together. Grab hold of your toes. And go ahead and forward fold. And now see if you can straighten your spine. Instead of rounding the back, straighten the spine and take 3 deep breaths here. It's a very, very effortless opening of the hips. You don't have to do anything more than that. Inhale, and even if your feet are too far away, you can sit straight up and put your hands on your legs, just like that. Make it easy. Inhale and exhale. And as you massage your feet, you can massage them. So slide your feet apart. You can grab one foot. I tell you what, grab the opposite foot. So take your left hand over your right foot, massage it. So have one free, or you can switch, put both hands on the opposite foot if that's doable. So massage the opposite foot with the hand, and maybe your toes, maybe the bottom of your feet, the arches, maybe rub your ankles. And now, as you sit here, again, if it's doable, grab hold of the arches of your feet with the opposite hand. Straighten those elbows if possible. If not, you can just grab, one foot at a time, and close your eyes and breathe deeply. If you can, if it's available, hold both feet with the opposite palms. Firmly grip the arches of your feet. Close the eyes for 1 minute. Let us balance our body's energies. Now breathe. If your backs are rounded, it's perfectly okay. After this, we're going to roll on our backs and put our feet against the wall with a strap and a blanket nearby. I will give enough time for us to settle. But just so you know, I know Catherine likes to, hurry up with it. Let's not sit all the way for too long. Me too. So as you sit nice and tall for just a moment here, inhale and then exhale. Pull yourself forward a little more if you want, or just drop. Notice the connection between your palms and your feet. Keep holding. Keep breathing. Another 15 seconds. Relax your legs. All right, very good. Squeeze your feet, let go. Now I'm going to guide you, and then I'm going to sit up for a little bit to guide you even more, but I'll demonstrate. What I'm going to ask you to do is have a strap nearby. If you don't have a strap, I'll tell you what, if you have like an old tie, if you have, let me think of something, maybe an old, not a cabbie, but an old, outdated, scarf or something like that might do. And then go ahead and have it nearby. Shoot, you can even use your own hands if you wanted to, but the strap would really, something like that would be really cool and handy. So go very close to the wall, roll all the way on your back. So first thing we want to do is we want to take the legs up the wall, okay? And roll down on one side of the body, put your hips very close to the wall, put your head on the blanket, and then as you roll back, take your legs up the wall and head on the blanket. Squeeze your legs and reach the arms above your head. So here's a parenthesis. This is very important. You don't want your lower backs to feel burdened and tight and stressed. So feel free to move away from the wall a few more inches, just to get the lower back to be happy with you. All right. I trust that you can see, my mat and exactly what I'm doing. Very, very good. But I will guide you every inch of the way. So for right now, you have your legs up the wall with your strap nearby, with something nearby. You have padding under your head. So let your whole body relax for right now. We are allowing the blood and the energies of the body to reverse. This will help the level of anxiety to diminish quite a bit effortlessly by just being here. Now, as you breathe in and out, begin to move your arms above your head and squeeze those legs into the wall. Inhale and exhale, curl the toes towards your knees. We have done these poses at home, at the studio before together, so they're familiar to the body. And now bring your arms alongside you and let your whole body relax. Once again, inhale and exhale, completely relax. Now begin to slide your legs open against the wall and feel the inner thighs awaken. Keep those knees bent a little bit or a lot if you wish. And look and see, make sure your feet are balanced. Otherwise, you don't want your right leg to be closer to the floor than your left leg. And if you cause stress to your lower back or your hips, if you had to tighten your hips and flex and stretch your hips to hold this posture, your legs are too wide open, okay? So come back a little more up, bring the feet up a little bit together and rest here. You don't have to do anything. You can just allow. And now another thing is you can do is put your palms under your legs so that you can assist your own back and hips and legs to stay here a little bit longer. You can press your hands against your upper thigh bones towards the wall a little bit and lift your belly effortlessly. to shift your spine into neutral spine and breathe into this nice, beautiful, gentle stretch of your belly muscles. As you inhale, you can expand your navel area even more now because you are in neutral spine. How cool is that? Magic happens when you are in your natural neutral spine. So breathe in. I'll make a video on it later today on how it is exactly the neutral spine. I'm going to make a trip to the studio, bring my skeletal home and some of those anatomy posters to can demonstrate for you. So hold, breathe, breathe. And next inhalation, let's go ahead and already bend our knees. Bring our feet back into the center. And now go ahead and bend one knee into the chest and hug it into the chest. Squeeze that leg into the wall. Everybody should feel a stretch in your hamstrings. If you need to move closer to the wall, please do so now, just so you can target the stretch in the back of the leg. And now take the left leg. So I have my left leg into the chest. Open the left knee towards the outside of your body. Keep your lower back on the floor. Now, go ahead and lift your head. Bring the left arm. So left knee is bent. Bring the left arm inside of the knee. Grab your foot. Take the foot up. Put your head back down on the floor and press the knee down towards the floor. This is a half baby pose. Remember? Breathe into this opening. The left knee is bent. I know, Devin, right? It's like, oh, it's so tight. It's okay. Like I said, you can grab the thigh bone, keep the foot up, or you can even grab your big toe. I like that the arch of the foot, it gives me a sturdier grip on that foot, so that it's a more pleasant stretch in the outer thigh and inner thigh, and the hips open nicer. Let's take a nice breath and then release out of that. Put that leg on the wall. Hug your other leg into the chest and enjoy the stretch in the back of the leg against the wall by contracting the muscles on your upper left thigh. Above your knee muscles are really tight. Squeezing, contracted. Your toes are spread wide against the wall. I mean, the foot against the wall, but your toes are not touching the wall. They're curling towards your knee. Now inhale, move that right leg to the outside of the body. Good. I know you can see me. Bring that right arm inside. Grab your foot. You may have to lift your head and neck to do that. And lift your foot towards the ceiling. But your knees bent as ever, pressing it down. Making sure that feels nice. Breathing in and breathing out. So good. So good. Take another nice deep breath. Make sure your right shoulder is relaxed. Don't shrug it. Drop it down. And when you're ready, squeeze the abdomen. Exhale. Let go of that leg. Both legs against the wall. Reach the arms above your head. Breathe, breathe. Feel the side body open. Stretch. Breathe in there. Breathe in all directions. The older dryers in your laundry room, olden days, right? They had a big knob that you could set. It was like a settings of the dryer levels, and all direction they had like pointy, like a watch, like a old fashioned watch, not a digital one. All the lines, there was like sun rays around in a circle. So as you breathe in, expand your belly, your ribs, your side body, even your backs in all directions, just like that, just like an old dryer knob, like sun rays. Practice that for 2 more breaths. Good. Let the breath be open and free. Now reach for your straps, bend your knees into your chest, lift the head, put your straps around your feet. Head goes back on the mat, grab the ends of the strap, rock side to side, but squeeze your abdomen and your legs and make it feel nice, rocking. My knees are bent a little bit because I just don't want to work so hard and I'm not totally warmed up yet. So go ahead and just whatever feels nice. You can bend your knees. You can even go to happy baby, switching back and forth. Keep the shoulder blades on the floor. With your next inhalation, straighten both legs out. Pull on the strap. Keep the upper arms on the floor even. And refrain from tensing your face or your butt area or your abdomen. Just drop your back, move your hips back, lift the belly. It's an inside job. And one inhalation more, squeeze your legs wider open, maybe another inch. Do your breath, open those elbows out a little bit, upper arms on the floor. And how you can do this is which part of the strap you're holding onto in order to leave the upper arms on the floor. And slide your knees back, slide your feet back, reach the arms above your head. Let the legs relax in your straps. That feels amazing for me every time. So arms above your head, pulling on the strap. Remember the dryer knob again. Breathe deeply into all areas of your belly and side and back. Can you feel your upper back, middle back even expand against the floor when you inhale? Are you tensing your neck? Don't. Relax. And when you're ready, let's go and put the strap beside us. Take it off your feet. Put your straps beside you. Lift your head. Move your blanket so whatever you have under your head further away from the wall. Put your head back on the floor. Slide back just a little bit, not a whole lot yet, until you are in a position that your feet are up against the wall. Your knees are pretty even above your hips. And now begin to work hard by pressing your arms alongside you into the mat. Oh, I'm way off my mat. I get on my mat now. I fell off at some point, I think. Now, work hard for a minute. Nothing under your head. You're working so hard, but you're not, tightening your jawbone. Press your palms down, arms down. Press your wall away. Push the wall away. Squeeze your abdomen, buttocks, arms, and legs. Hold. Tighten. Breathe normally, though. Breathe normally. You may have to just breathe into your chest, but work hard. It's so worth it. Inhale. Press. Push into your feet into the wall. Press the arms down to the wall, to the floor. Exhale. Squeeze your butt, abdomen, calves, legs, belly muscles, rib cage, even your chest muscles are tight. One more breath. Inhale, push that wall away as if you really could. And now relax and let go. Put your feet on the floor one by one and slide back away from the wall about 4 or 5 inches. And you can slip the blanket under your head again and just relax. Rub your abdomen, roll your shoulder blades underneath you, windshield wiper your legs, like put your feet as wide as your mat and drop your knees to the right and left. Breathe. Go easy. Some of you may be going fast. Don't do that. Just go slowly. Let your back release to the floor. Whatever you do, don't hold your breath. Now, when the knees are in the center, bring your knees into your chest, roll them side to side. So good. So nice to be with you all. I feel you all here with me. And then when you're ready, go put your feet back on the mat and slide back a little more. Move the blanket away. Now we want to be laid out on the floor, stretched out on the floor with our feet against the wall on the floor. So feet are on the floor um, against the wall, and your body is lean and tall and comfortable. Now we want to find our neutral mountain pose. So it has a lot to do with not only our breathing, but also how it feels to be in our body. So go ahead and just feel how it is to be lying down flat on our back, padding under our neck and head, and just feeling supported, feeling connected, not only by one another, but also to our own mentors and guides and family members that we ask to be with us here in this practice. Breathe into that nice, relaxing, supportive sensation. Time to time, you may even get an insight or some guidance from them. They may just slip something in. Receive it. Let yourself receive it. You're not crazy. It really works that way. And then now let's go back to the physical body. As you press into the four corners of your feet, big toe mound, inner heel, those two spots for sure, against the wall, pushing the wall away, move your toes away from the wall. My knees are squeezing almost together, but my leg bones are really free to be pressing towards the floor. You with me? So if your feet are too close together, your knees knocking, they don't have the ability to roll outwardly a little bit. Do you know what I'm talking about? Oops, my AirPod just dropped out of my ear. So go ahead and allow yourself to feel those legs strengthen. So one way, it's really one thing good about this mountain pose on your back is gravity's on your side. Good. And now go ahead and think about your exhalations. Squeeze your abdominals in, lift them up, lift them up, lift the chest up. Slide your shoulders underneath you. Keep the chin tucked to the chest with your head on the floor. And then keep the arms really active. Roll your arms outwardly so your palms are facing the sky. You can even make a fist. Get those legs and buttocks and the abdominals and the whole body, not the jawbones. Your mouth is relaxed. Your eyes are relaxed. But all the big muscles are really working. Now relax your palms, but keep your whole body just as active as you had them when you made a fist. You with me? Inhale, feel the big toe mound and inner heels pushing the wall away. Exhaling, tighten the abdomen, creating a arch in your back. Not too much, but surely there is a arch in your back. Good job. This is your mountain pose. Now, when you reach and grab your strap, don't lose that. If you lose it, go back to it. So go put your straps around your right foot. Put it any part of the foot you want. Go back and adjust the left leg into the wall. Right leg is straight or bent. It's up to you. Let your left hand hold the strap. All right. Some of our knuckles are sensitive. You can wrap it around your knuckles or just hold the strap with your upper arm on your left arm on the floor. Because if you reach the right arm out, maybe the left shoulder is going to lift up. And you don't want that because you don't want to tense the neck. We do that all day anyway. So let's go feel this. Look for a hamstring stretch on the right leg. Breathing in, breathing out with your full awareness on your spine, neutral spine. You have got to keep that little curve in your back. Breathing in, press the left foot into the wall. Exhale, squeeze the abdomen and push that foot into the strap and gently or firmly pull the strap towards your body. One more breath, that's all. So good. Now inhale, take the right leg over your midline, just 3-4 inches. Rebecca will do all the way to the floor later. Right now, just 4, 4 inches to the left over your midline. Feel the outer thigh for just a second. You want the left foot to be stationary. So holding down the foot. Press into the left foot into the wall. And keep the left lower back and the right lower back on the floor. Come back to the center. Switch hands on the strap. Pull the right leg towards the wall behind you, towards your chest, and take it all the way out to the right side. But guess what? You have to keep the left lower back on the floor. I am smack against the wall on my right side, but hey, that feels really nice actually. So straighten the right leg all you can. Breathe. And be gentle with yourself. Yoga, it has to be done with comfort and ease and steady practice. So keep at it. Inhale, feel the left leg. Exhale, feel the spine, feel the abdomen, feel the right leg, feel the knuckles and the biceps on the right arm. Breathe. One more deep breath. Stay with me now. Say with me out loud to yourself. Whisper, and say, I am willing, or rather say, I remain free from all fear and stress in the midst of chaos or midst of change. I think it's pretty chaotic right now in the world. People, we hear all kinds of things on the news, and we have to deal with all kinds of changes every moment of the day. Inhale and exhale. I remain free from all fear and stress in the middle of all this. Now bring that leg back and put the strap on your belly or alongside you. Squeeze that knee into your chest. Rotate the ankle, other direction. Now, I want to say, take the right into your chest. Put your left hand on that right leg and roll over to the left. Get your right lower back and everything off the floor. It's a deep rotation, but done easily with steady. You see that? And then straighten the leg. There you go, Rebecca. Love this. And I want to put the strap on my foot. I all of a sudden I thought about it. But you can do the same. And taking the leg out, holding onto it with the strap, and then turn your head, look at the right wall behind you, and feel however you feel. Make it feel good. Make your body feel good. So the left foot is doing its own thing right now. My left leg is pretty much relaxed on the floor. And I'm very careful with my back. I keep my abdominal muscles super active. And my right arm is reaching back. Do your best to put your shoulder blades on the floor. Not with forcing yanking on the shoulder, please. But just the fact that you're rotating your spine, stretching the upper outer thigh. Catherine, I bet this is for you too. Really, all of us, right, Neil? I love it. Bend that knee. Come back to the center. If you want to just do something with that leg with a strap on it, go back side to side. And now put your straps beside you. Give yourself a bunch of circles with that right leg, bent all the way, circling around. This is a wonderful hip release, fear releasing movement. Circle the other way. And when you're ready, go find, push off into the wall with your feet against the wall on the floor. Reach those arms overhead like an opposite stretch. And then bring the arms alongside you. We want to do the second side, but what's the big hurry, right? Allow yourself to relax. And when you're ready, put your strap around your left foot Take your foot up. I like to hold the strap that is on my left foot with my right hand. This synchronizes the right and left brain. Boy, we want to do all we can to do that, right? To balance our brain, to feel calm and neutral, unaffected by stress and fear, right? So use your opposite hand, right? And hold. So you know what you're doing, but just for the sake of reminding you, we are looking for strengthening our core, which is our whole body, not just your abdomen. So we have muscles alongside of our spine. Trust me, there's so many layers of muscles. You study anatomy, it's overwhelming. So by moving your tailbone with your pelvis towards the floor a little bit, that'll get all those muscles in your back to work for you, as well as your abdominals. Now breathe into them. Feel the hamstrings of the leg that you're stretching, back of your leg. Flex your foot. Now cross your leg over your midline, 3, 4, 5 inches. You don't lose it, you don't use it, you lose it. I tell you, I haven't done these in a while now, and I cannot even bring that leg even nearly close to my chest, which is fine. What a wake-up call for me this morning. We'll do this again another day. Inhale and exhale. Now you're looking for relaxation and peace in between your eyebrows, your jawbone, and the outer thigh stretch on the leg that's upright. Take another deep breath. Exhale, bring the leg back. Switch hands on the strap now. Straighten the leg out and up and away towards the left side of the room, towards the floor. But guess what? Your right leg, don't you forget about it. That's your sturdiness. That's your stability. That's your stationary. That's your base. Inhale, press into the right foot against the wall. And squeeze the abdomen in and up in neutral spine. Move the tail out and squeeze the left leg in towards the wall behind you. So the strap is pulling the leg towards the wall behind you. And your spine is actually nice and elongated towards the floor. It's not flat on the floor, but it's alongside the floor. So you're not moving your pelvis right or left. Both sides of your lower backs are on the mat. Your sacrum is on the mat. You ready to take one more breath with me here? And exhale, bend your knee, come back to the center. Now see if you want to just take that leg all the way to the right side towards the floor like a rotation. You can bend your knee, roll the legs to the right, the upper leg, and then straighten it away from your left arm. The right leg is stretched out. I am right smack by the wall. I guess I could move to demonstrate, but so right leg against the wall. For me anyway. Left leg bends into my chest. I'm going to do a rotation. I still have the strap around my foot. I want to straighten it towards the right wall. My gaze is to the left palm, which is stretched out behind me to my left. Breathe here. Allow these movements to help you open up the parts of the body that are being shut down and tight and closed and blocked off. No judgments or comments. No, you're not too stiff. You are not fill in the blank. Just stay here. It doesn't matter. Just be here. Be here. Enjoy it. Breathe. So good. And the next inhalation, let's go ahead and squeeze the abdomen. Always exhale and tighten the belly. Come back. Roll yourself on your back. Maybe move away from the wall so your toes are not touching the wall anymore. Sliding back and back. And when you are on your back, stretch your legs all the way out. How about an opposite stretch? Let's reach our arms and legs. The opposite stretch, opposite direction. And then come back and bend your knees one by one into the chest. Roll side to side gently. And from here, go ahead and roll over to either side. And then roll back. Roll over your belly. You roll over your tummy. Put your blankets beside you. And so you're lying on your abdomen. Good. You can all see. I think it's a little dark from my angle, my view, but hopefully the video is clear and you can see. So you're lying on your abdomen. Go ahead and press into your palms and lift up. Exhale, come back down. So lifting only the chest. Move your hips side to side. Inhale, press into your feet and legs. Press into your palms. Inhale, squeeze your butt and abdomen. Lift up. Keep your hip bones on the floor. And inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze and tighten, lift up. Do that about 5 more times. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze your buttocks and lift up even. And as you exhale, lifting up. Keep the shoulders down on your back. Keep the face calm. Now close the eyes. Inhale, drop. Exhale, press into your palms and lift up, squeeze. Can you move your hands a little closer towards your ribs? Not too close, just a little closer so you can lift up a little higher. Now hold it here. Hold. Squeeze your abdomen and lengthen the belly away from the floor. And inhale or exhale, lower all the way. Keep the chest off the floor, forearms in front of you. Bend your knees, lift your feet up and drop your legs side to side. And now with your next inhalation, lie on your belly, leave the left forearm on the floor, okay? Left lower forearm is on the floor. Reach the right arm back and see if you can grab your foot. Oh my goodness, by just grabbing my foot, I feel a stretch in my upper thighs and my right leg. Ooh, what another wake-up call. So what have I been? I need to do these again often. So just feel the stretch in your quadriceps. Now put your forehead on your hands or stay up to you. Now enjoy that quadricep stretch. Breathing in, breathing out. To stay here safely, to help your back remain happy, not just now, but through the day, for sure. Keep your abdominals active. Inhale and exhale. And when you're ready, lift up a little more. So lift the chest and squeeze that heel toward your buttocks. If your back hurts, lower your chest. Breathe here. Stay here for a little bit more. Relax the lower jaw. And then release that. And then whatever you want to do. You want to swim on the floor, roll side to side. And then when you're ready, go ahead and feel the right leg and left leg. Notice how nice your right thigh feels. And then let's lift the other foot and reach for it. Doesn't matter how or where or whatever, just as long as you don't feel any stress in your back or your knee, and just enjoy that. All I had to do is grab my foot. So you may have to squeeze the knee into your chest to create that quadricep stretch. For me, I am already there. So breathe, close your eyes, and concentrate on that stretch that you are feeling. My opposite leg is actively pressing into the floor so that I can become aware of my abdominals to keep my back safe. Stay there with it. If your mind wanders off, just a little squeeze of the heel towards your buttocks should wake you up. Again. If your back starts to get tender, like mine did a second ago, all I had to do is squeeze my abs and ribs in, and that really relieved the back. Two more long, nice, deep breaths. Very, very good. And when you're ready, go ahead and release both legs. Bring your hands alongside you by your ribs. Move your hips side to side and push up into a tabletop. Push up into a tabletop and then push back into the child pose. Exhale. Inhale, come on up and give yourself like an up dog, like a plank. And exhale, push back. Everybody knows to spread your fingers wide, mat width apart. Now curl the toes under as you push back. Stretch the toes a little more. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go back into a tabletop. Round the back like a cat stretch. Inhale, cow, lift your butt and lift the chest. And exhale, tucking the tailbone and the chin. Do that 2 or 3 more times. This time when your backs are rounded, stay here. Breathe here. Push off into your hands and your toes and your knees. Squeeze the abdomen. Make sure your face and jaw bones are relaxed. Now everybody, exhale, lift your knees off the floor into your downward dog and begin to walk your dogs, stretching your calf muscles and any version of your own downward dog. But promise me, don't do anything fast. Breathe here, enjoy here, and at some point press both heels to the floor and lift your tailbone towards the wall behind you. Lengthen that spine, elongate, lift, reach back, drop your head. Now everybody bring your knees all the way to the floor. Push back into your child pose and remain in your child pose and just relax. Put your forehead on your hands. Listen to the sound of your own breathing. Move your hips a little bit to the right and left. And now I like to remind you that it's Shavasana time. So please, please continue staying with me. This is the most important part of your yoga this morning. So go set yourself up into the most comfortable posture and cover your eyes with your eye pillows or your straps or a tissue, a soft scarf. Breathe. Feel your body feeling more energized and open than when we first started. So I trust that you are seated comfortably. I meant to say lying down on your backs comfortably. I feel your whole spine dropping towards the floor. Feel your whole bone structure dropping towards the floor. Breathing in and out. Relax. Take a very slow, long inhalation. Exhale with a deep sigh. Again, inhale and exhale. Let's continue with two more deep breaths. Exhaling completely. And now, as you relax your whole face and your breath, notice how the body, the animal part of us, may have twitches and inclination and the tendency to like move a little bit here and there. Let it, let it just whatever. And if you feel like you need a good stretch to be able to settle down, go ahead and give yourself that luxury. Squeeze those knees into your chest, maybe reach the arms above your head the opposite direction. Maybe just squeeze and tighten the body and then releasing it. In fact, why don't we all do that? Let's go ahead and make a fist. Tighten your arms so much that your arms lift off the floor. Hold it. Breathe normally though. Hold, hold, squeeze, squeeze, and then release and let go. Feel your arms feel heavy. Now do the same to the legs. Squeeze your toes and feet and calves and thighs and buttocks and tighten, tighten, hold, hold. You can even lift them off the floor a little bit. They tighten so much. Breathe, breathe, hold, hold, and then relax and drop. Drop them towards the floor. Last but not least, begin to squeeze your butt and lift your hips and butt off the floor. Tighten, tighten. Squeeze your abdomen, ribs, and your pelvis. Lift off the floor a little bit. Hold, hold, tighten, tighten. And drop and let go. Now just simply let go. Let go even more. Relax. Become very passive. So when thoughts come and go, when thoughts come in, you don't have to let them go like clouds or anything like that. However, choose to think about. Let us think about the times that we are facing right now. I'm not saying think about your problems. I'm suggesting that you see and think about all the changes that are happening in our globe, bitter, sweet. And now quickly get control of your own thoughts and think about at least 5 things that you personally can do today on your own to help other people feel more calm and stable. Maybe think about calling some people that you know they are um, they are lonely, or they may need someone to talk to. Any of those things. Think about, maybe you can FaceTime a friend. Hey, it could be me. FaceTime a friend that you can just, each of you can have a cup of tea at home and sip on the tea and have a conversation on the phone. Give them a heads up though. Not a lot of people are ready to be seen at home. They're maybe in their PJs or something. So think about maybe donating $10, $5 to maybe a homeless shelter. You get the idea. Think of at least 5 things right now. Relax, relax. Now, rest back in the way it feels to be of service to another human being. Hey, it could have been your pets. It could be being of service to, you know, rescue animal shelters or your own pets. Maybe just give them a nice massage today and love on them today. Um, so rest back in this yummy feeling that you have right now, knowing from where you are at home, from where you are in your life on your journey, you can easily be of service to other people like that. And that's huge. It goes a long way. It goes a long way. Now relax. Now repeat in your mind 3 times your own intention for class today. I remain free from all fear and stress in the midst of chaos and change. I remain free from all fear and stress in the middle of all change and chaos. I remain free from all fear and stress in the midst of chaos and change. And I change it around. So now let that go too. Imagine and pretend you are your own bigger sister or brother, unconditional loving sister or brother. Go sit beside your own self, your own body, and just sit and hold space. Just sit and breathe and just watch and feel and observe. Nothing else to do. Just be here until you're asked to begin to move and move to the side. But for right now, absolutely nothing to do. Just relax in stillness, in observing, in observation, in witnessing. If thoughts come, go back to this exercise and see your own self as your own bigger sister or brother, sitting cross-legged right beside your own self, relaxed and calm with your eyes closed, holding space and awareness. It's a great feeling to have. Just know that you can go here again and again. You can be your own unconditional loving bigger sister or brother anytime you need to or want to. Now, maybe slowly move your hands and your feet. Gently bend your knees one by one. Just feel what your body is craving. Maybe you want to stretch your arms above your head. Maybe you want to hug your knees and roll side to side. Move about slowly. We want to keep the mind slow and easy, calm and quiet and empty. And when you're ready, roll over towards your own older sister or brother. Roll towards him or her. And just rest in fetal pose and feel her energy surrounding you, supporting you, holding space for you. Bring your knees more into your chest, resting even more comfortably in your fetal position. Inhale and exhale. Let your whole body relax. And now bring your awareness and think of your own mentors, teachers, family members that you feel connected to. Feel them again with you. Just surrounded by love and light and peace and support. Relax even more now. At any given moment, anywhere in time, from now until eternity, just trust and feel, and have faith and know and see that you're not alone. No way. Relax now. Feel grateful for all the support and the yoga, which is integration of your mind, body, spirit. And when you're ready, roll up into a seated pose. Again, reminding you to do this very gently. When you are upright, maybe get a hug from her, him, them, whatever. Just literally hug yourself. Hug, get a hug from them, squeeze and feel all that love and energy. Rock side to side gently. Maybe go side to side, forward and back in circles. Opposite hands holding your opposite arms. Now sit in prayer pose now. Sit with your hands by the heart. Sit tall, even your chin is parallel to the floor. Breathe with me now. Fill every cell of your body with light and love and peace and support and connection and awareness and attention and all good. How about a deep, deep, long breath together now? And release with a deep sigh. Let it all go. One more inhale. Exhale deeply, bow to yourself. Thank yourself one more time for making time for all this healing to take place. Thank yourself for being proactive and for being willing to support another on their journey in this changing time. Now, take your 10 fingertips, tap the very top of your head and say with me, I remain free. Breathe. 10 fingers on your collarbone. Yes, I remain free from all fear and stress. Tap under your arms, opposite hands, crossing over your chest. In these changing times, in the middle of chaos. Now, karate chop and say, I remain free from all fear and stress. In the midst of change and chaos. Top of the head, I choose to be a vessel of support and healing to others in however ways I can. And I reach those arms overhead. Inhale, reach, stretch, and reach the arms alongside you. Maybe some rotation. Both sides. And we're done for now. I want to say a couple of things before we actually log off. First of all, thank you again for joining me. My apologies for the mix-up with the technology. I know exactly what to do. I'll make myself a list so I don't forget to switch routers when I come to this side of the house. So we're not going to have that issue again. Number 3, please go log on or onto the website and check out the online store, online yoga studio that Trace and Nicole have created for me. My tech people, they're amazing souls. Thank you, Nicole and Trace. So those of you that wanting to help me help you and renew your membership, let's just take a month at a time if you're game. It's up to you. Whatever membership you want to sign up for. Of course, you know it's going to help us and help me keep moving forward and hopefully, and I know we will, having the means and the opportunity to keep Yoga Home open and flowing and going for ever and ever. So if you want to, you can sign up. If you have a class pack, sign up for your class. If you want me to, just text me and I'll go take a class off of your package to just move forward as if studio was open. And if you want to sign up for a new membership, go check out the online yoga studio. It's really easy. All of these replays are on there. That's where you go to log on to the live streaming, every scheduled class. Akatia, the schedule is uploaded there. It's pretty cool. While coronavirus pandemic is going on, this is the temporary yoga online studio. I will probably keep it going, but the rates will go lower once the studio opens back up. So right now, charging 99 for every 30 days, and it renews if you want to. If not, that's okay. It's up to you. But you have access 24/7 to all the videos I've created. Every day I create more, and today's replay will be on there as well. So help me out, or if you want to, the YouTube videos are going to remain there. But the replays of live ones will only be on the online studio on the website, and the other ones that I will be making each and every day, and I will upload them. There's about 6 new Yoga Nidra audios also on the new online yoga studio. So much love and light to all of you. Namaste. The love and light within me honors that within you. And I always pray for your wellness, happiness, health, safety, security, and joy. So Jai Bhagwan, may your spirit be victorious and always at all situations. Until next time, see you soon. Bye-bye.